Right, hi guys, welcome back to the podcast. So this is week 2 of the second season of our podcast. So we've got a couple of the guys here. We've got Jessie. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. And Levi.
How you doing? How are we going?
Good. All right, so we're just going to kind of do the same as we did last week and just delve into just the basics of these guys at the shop, what they do. Jessie's just to the right of me, so he gets first shot, which he was heaps happy about. All right, so how did you hear about the cabin? What made you, because you sought us out, so what kind of made that happen?
Well, my partner knows James from Skin Blitz.
Yep.
And I moved down to be with my partner, and we went out and saw him to see if there's any work going.
Skin Blitz is a local shop to us, and we have pretty good rapport with, so they're at Cessnock, but yeah, sorry.
Yeah. He said that his mate Dave is looking for a few artists because he just lost a couple of guys, and
Yep.
yeah, so
And you turned up on the doorstep.
I had to come out here and meet you.
So had you heard about the shop before that?
No.
No.
So,
No.
well, actually, it's funny because I think I applied through Gumtree like 2 weeks before we went and saw James.
I haven't even seen that yet.
Yeah, so
I'll go and for here. I'll go and say no.
declined.
Nah, sorry. Got a guy that looks just like you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I didn't know till just then. Yeah, I'm not good on checking those.
Yeah, I was like, this prick doesn't want to respond.
yeah, cool. All right, so we'll go over to your tattooing. How long have you been tattooing? And yeah, where did you start and that kind of thing?
So it's been about 11 months.
Yep.
I didn't really finish my apprenticeship though. I started in Byron, so I moved from Brisbane to Byron to do my apprenticeship,
Yep.
and then moved down here. So I'm sort of, I wouldn't say I'm finishing my apprenticeship here, but I'm learning a lot from the guys.
Yeah.
Just sort of filling in the gaps of what I've missed out, and
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like I've progressed really fast in the couple of months I've been here.
You've been here, yeah. For anyone that has gone on and checked his work because of this podcast or have seen it from our Facebook or anything, his work is amazing. I know he's right next to me and he'll blush, but you know, basically when he came in and was like, look, look for some work, that kind of thing, there was just no way I could say no. But yeah, so we're looking forward to seeing in 11 months he's come this far, how far he's going to go. You know, in 5 years, I think he's going to be pretty up there in tattoo names. But so 11 months, and well, I never thought, like I would have said to you, yeah, you need to finish an apprenticeship with us, and you need to do this, and basically now it's just as you say, learning the ropes really.
Yeah,
and,
just
how to deal with customers and make sure that they're happy, and
Yeah.
I think we're pretty good on that, aren't we?
Yeah, I just copy everyone else.
Yeah.
Or just give the phone to Bree.
Yeah. So Bree, from last week, you guys finally got to meet Bree. So she deals with all our counter stuff. All right. Favorite style?
For me to get tattooed or for me to...
Well, let's say both.
Okay. I don't personally like a lot of colour work. Colour's beautiful. It's just not really for me. I should probably start doing more colour work soon, sitting with some of the other guys and yourself. I mostly like black and grey realism sort of stuff. A lot of nature inspired, like botanicals and fauna.
Yeah.
Put it for porno then.
Love drawing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Levi's first words.
Yeah.
So as we kind of said last week, we're going to have quite a different audience watching this because it's a very mixed podcast. So we're going to delve into a bit of what gear you use.
Yep.
So what gear you use and why you're using that gear and that kind of thing. So,
Okay.
so if you want to...
I've never used any coils before. So I've got a rotary system, which is the inkjector machine.
is it Nano?
Yeah,
Yep.
Flight Nano, I think.
Flight Nano, yeah.
I'm looking to upgrade to something else, just to have a second machine
Yep.
sometime this year. I tried my mate's FK iron a couple of weeks ago and I stabbed myself with it.
Did you?
It's like that pen style, like the wand.
Oh, yeah.
So the weight
is that like Scott's got?
Yeah, the weight distribution was different. I didn't have any of that tape on it that grips, and it slipped out and stabbed me.
Where?
Which we
My
try
finger.
and try and avoid as tattooers. That's your worst case scenario. Is a needle stick injury. All right, so you're going to upgrade to a second machine. What do you think will kind of come from that?
I'm looking for something with a bit more punch.
Yep.
Sort of get my lines in easier. I feel the system I'm using now, I'm fighting to get my lines in a lot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, I've just bought the same thing. So I've used FK irons for the last few years.
Yeah.
Nice punchy machine, and then for black and grey work, which I don't do that often, but yeah, I wanted a soft eating machine, so I got the Nano.
Yeah.
Flight Nano. So yeah, so totally understand that, and yeah, I think FK irons is a good, not an upgrade really. It's
Just a good all-rounder.
different machine, really, isn't it? Like different purpose. So a lot of you guys that are non-tattooers watching, we do have. There's different styles of machines, different amount of hit, that kind of thing, that give you a different outcome. So
Yeah.
cool.
Do you still use any coils?
No, I still have them because I've probably got 30, 40 machines in there around the place. Some are pulled apart, some have been running great for years, that kind of thing. But nah, I don't anymore. Just pure. I've got tinnitus from plating bands forever, and then from the machine in my right ear, being right-handed, you know, it's giving me worse tinnitus than that is. So the quieter I can get and the lighter. So I used to have pretty bad hand problems, and the rotary's got rid of it for me. So it's pretty good, like, that you haven't had to do years on coils. There's still people that love them. Yeah, cool. What other gear? You make your own cream as well, don't you? Like,
Yeah, I learned.
Sorry. Bit of a sexual question there.
We'll cut that part out.
Levi,
Yeah, I was taught to use an alternative to like Vaseline, which is we sort of cook down beeswax, and then you add an oil to it, like an olive oil, or I'd probably steer away from any nut oils in case people are allergic. But
Levi.
yeah,
Nut cream.
nut cream. Yeah, it's a bit more soothing on the skin, I find, and
Yeah.
just a bit more natural.
Vaseline's the age old for us tattooers that have been doing it forever. You know, it's just it's the age old thing. You know, but yeah, there's obviously better. Natural stuff is always better than petroleum based products. There. All right, so we're going to have to good tattoo story, bad tattoo story. You know, good one. We had a little bit of a chat before
I don't
this.
so much know what good ones, but like I've tattooed like some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Like a guy with webbed fingers got like scissors with the dotted line between it, and
That's great.
I've tattooed pretty close.
So you tattooed in the web.
Yeah, like
Yeah, wow.
Up
the
the web.
strip.
Yeah.
I've tattooed quite close to a guy's bum hole between the cheeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Was that fun?
That was more entertaining.
Yeah. And the worst part about it is that is the shaving.
Yeah, it was quite mossy. He should have vetoed that before he came in.
So he's like a sloth,
Yeah.
moss growing on him.
Yeah.
So there's some pretty good bad stories.
Good, bad.
Alright, so another thing that's big in the cabin is music. We're always playing music, that kind of thing. So what do you listen to? Do you enjoy what we play here?
Yeah, I like certain country music. There's a lot I don't like. and there's a lot that I do.
I've been having a chat with a few mates lately about that. Oh, I just hate country. And it's like, well, there is so vastly different.
Yeah, there's some really good country.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, anything guitar driven, I'm happy to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And you play guitar yourself?
Yes.
Yep. So what guitars do you have?
I have a Les Paul, got a 69 Dan Electro, a Fender Mustang, which is in pieces because I was going to strip the body and repaint it, never got around to it.
There's a lot of guitars in pieces around this, this, because we're a tattoo studio coffee shop. We have a stage behind us here which we're recording in, and have a recording studio upstairs. So most of our members play some kind of instrument, and yeah, there's a few guitars pulled apart around the place. Yeah, cool. What do you have amp wise?
I've only got like a small Marshall one left.
Yep.
So
Yeah, cool. Valve.
I've never really played like for anyone, so
Yep.
I never needed a super loud system.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. All right, so we're gonna head over to Levi. It's his turn. I want to ask him about any creams, natural creams. All right. So Levi's been here a little bit longer than Jessie, but Levi works over in the coffee part. He also works as a roaster here. So, how do you like the cabin? How do you enjoy your time?
I said to you yesterday, it's still the best I've ever had. Best job, for sure. You know, obviously every job has their flaws, and every job has their days where you had shit days, you know. But overall, it's the best job I've had.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to do, you know, so much to learn in every aspect, you know, and everyone I work with is great.
Yeah.
Almost.
Cool.
Yeah. I said almost.
Oriana's sitting over there in the background, so every now and then we fight them. Jelly wrestling. All right. He does, Mish.
I do, yeah.
All right. So, out of so I asked Ori this question last week, and since you do the roasting as well, what's your favourite coffee bean that we have or have had?
I think the new one.
Which is?
The Ugandan one.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We only got a 5 kilo bag, like a sample. You know, could have been shit, could have been crap.
Yep.
Sorry. It could have been bad, you know. So we just got a small bag. I roasted that, and it roasted fantastic. Like, okay, well, it should taste well. And so we tried it in the machine, and for me, it's been the best one so far.
Yeah.
Like nice and dark and rich, and tastes fantastic. But they're all really good. You know, they're all good. Sometimes I've found since I've been roasting, found that if a particular bean doesn't roast very good, if it takes too long, or if it just is dry, and doesn't look good, it's usually not very nice to drink.
Yeah.
And that's mostly true. Once in a while you get a bean that can be dry, but the oil can eventually come out. But overall, you want, you know, you can kind of tell.
Straight in the roasting.
After.
For people watching, our roasting techniques are completely one-off and different about every other shop. So we roast over fire. We roast like they do primitively. and just not all beans suit that, do they?
No.
And it rings true pretty quick, which is why we only buy 5 kilos for our first.
Yeah,
first
just in
batch.
case.
Just in case, you know. So you roast a couple of kilos at a time and go, all right, that just didn't work. 5 kilos isn't a lot to get rid of, whereas 70 kilos or 36, whatever they come in, is a
17.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a lot to get rid of.
Yeah, well, it's like $250 a bag, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you roast it all and it's not good, you're just losing money. So,
Yeah, that's right.
but you learn from it, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
It's good to try new beans.
Yep.
And I love the rotation of the beans as well. It's always not, you know, you go to a cafe and pretty much wherever you go, obviously no coffee bean store anywhere else is like ours.
Yeah.
But not just that, they also don't change, you know, like some cafes will have their house blend and then a single origin on the side if you want something different.
Yep.
And that's just how it is.
Yep.
Over here it changes every week to
Yeah,
something
yeah.
new. Yeah. And they're all great beans, so, you know.
Yeah, and that was my idea from the start. You know, I had a lot of the kind of professional roasters come in and go, well, you have to have something that's not roasted over fire, and it has to be the same every week. And I just said, why? Well, because that's what you have to do. So, well, why do you have to do that?
I bet they're from Sydney, aren't they? They're all from Sydney.
Oh yeah,
you know,
Sydney
like-
up here as well.
Okay.
You know, and
Yeah.
because that's what everyone does, and you know that's what the cabin's about. We're not really doing what everyone does here, you know. And
Yeah.
for me, as long as it's consistently good, that's consistent.
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
right.
Whereas they're saying it has to consistently taste exactly the same. And
But you think about it, it's boring.
yeah,
You think about it, you really think
exactly
about it.
right.
People get used to it and people get into that routine, but it's good to change it up.
Well, it's like one of our tattooers saying, you know, all right, you can get tattooed by him, but he only tattoos skulls, and it's just this one skull,
Yeah, right. Yeah,
and that's all he tattoos.
that's right.
You know,
Yeah,
no one would ever get that. Why would they want that with their coffee? That was my kind of
yeah,
perception
yeah.
of it, you know.
Well, it's worked out. Like, yeah, obviously it takes a little while. You know, you used to roast a very difficult way over the one barrel with the
Yeah.
you know, with the metal pot.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, and over time it evolves into, you know, a much more efficient way to roast a
Yeah,
lot more.
that's right. We're still
And
quite
tasting the coffee, you know.
quite a micro batch.
Yeah.
Compared to big roasters, 100 kilos at a time, we could never do that.
That's right. Yeah.
But at the moment, we could never do that. You know.
Yeah.
Who knows in the future?
Yeah.
What's your? Because you do a few different roles. What's the best part of the cabin for you?
That's a good question. It's
Standing over the fires in 45-degree Maitland heat.
definitely. you lose weight, you sweat, but yeah, no, that's fun.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's a bit, you know, it's
Have you roasted in winter yet? You haven't.
no, I haven't.
No,
I
so
think
you-
I was starting
gotta
when
love that.
I was leaving winter.
Yeah.
So,
That's
We'll
right.
all be out there with hot cocoa and
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
but see,
Yes.
I love the roasting. It's once a week, so it is. You do get a break from the cafe part of it and people, you know, like you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, it is.
to be honest, you know,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
and it breaks up a little bit, and you get to learn new stuff, you know.
And
like,
it's interesting watching the way we do it again over the fire. We're outside, we're undercover. We have like a booth as such, or
Yeah.
a bay kind of thing. But it's different every time you roast, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Like, so you've got to basically.
It's all about the weather and the wind, and
Yep.
you just never know.
Yeah, that's right.
But these days where it's like, oh god, this is hot, you know. But I love it, and I think to myself, like being the only barista in Australia gets to do that. It's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah, and obviously we're glad that you see it that way.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
the way we see it.
Yeah. What's
It's obviously harder labour for the people watching. Most roasting systems are run by a laptop, so you still have to physically load it, physically unload it. You have to test during the roast. Ours is hands-on the entire time, so you got to watch it
Yeah.
the entire time. So
Sometimes
we've
you can-
burnt a load of batches, and that was a part
And the
of it,
roaster.
you know, and the roaster.
And the roaster.
You know,
did someone teach you how to do it, or you just
Oh,
had
Brie
a
and
crack
Dave
at it? and-
showed me, and then I learnt more
So you
as I
knew
went.
how to-
yeah. So I did before the shop opened. I did probably a year's research on roasting. And pre that, I was survival instructor.
Yeah.
You probably don't even know this, haven't you?
No.
Talked about this yet. But, so I was a survival instructor, and I used to go out the bush and roast coffee when I was out there for days.
Yeah.
So I'd roast my own coffee, grind it, and make coffee out of it. So I learned how to do it that way, and then I put that over to. I thought it was a massive batch, but now what we're doing, it was a very, very micro batch, less than a kilo at a time. That's the way we run this cafe for the first year. It's off a kilo at a time. And now, what are we up to now, kilo-wise?
At a time.
Yeah.
I do 2.5 kilos at a time.
2.5, yeah.
At each roast.
Yep.
I do
So
more.
still not massive. So
No,
you
I
know.
do. Maybe more. Actually, well, hang on, no. So, hang on. So there's So there's
There's
seven.
a fair bit in there when you're
Yeah.
rolling.
And plus they expand as well. They lose their weight in moisture, but they expand in weight in
size.
In size.
Yeah.
So there's 17 kilo bags, and I make 5 of them up.
Yeah.
Pre-made green bean in the
Yeah.
tubs.
Yeah.
What's that, Tom? What's that divided by 5? 17.
It's got a massive 17 divided by 5.
What is that?
Hey Siri.
I'm surprised someone's phone didn't just go that. Can I help
It's
you?
about 3.2,
Yeah,
3.2, something like that.
Yeah.
So
Someone watching's got their calculator.
Yeah.
Nah, these are
He's
wrong.
way off.
So I'd do more if I could, but the motor won't turn. It's too heavy.
And we don't want to.
Blow it.
Our coffee
quickly,
is so good because we do such a micro batch, and we don't want to get rid of that coffee.
That's right. Every
So if it takes longer, it takes longer.
it's about I'd say 20-25 minute rotation for each roast,
Each
and
roast.
everyone is special. Like even though it's you're constantly doing all day, it's still special each time. It's different every time. So because the wind can pick up all of a sudden, or it could get cold, it could get hot, could get humid. Like last week the roast stopped because the fire pit stopped because it was too humid. I couldn't light it.
Yeah.
I got it going eventually, but it just it's a process.
There we go, Jackson. Yeah, all right. So we'll kind of bring you back over to the tattoo part as well. What's the next tattoo for you?
Well, I think my next one might be.
Your back piece?
No, I'm thinking I might go Where's Wally, but put Where's Wally.
So Jesse's doing his next tattoo.
I am?
Yeah.
I thought we were tattooing your knuckles.
We can do both.
Whereas
No, the next one will be back. Still thinking about what to get, but with a back piece for sure.
we'll put
My next-
Nelson on the other side pointing, going, ha ha.
So my next question is, what music do you get into? But for anyone watching, you can see the 25 tool tattoos just on his face.
29. Oh, not on my
29.
face.
So he's obviously into Tool. So yeah, what music do you get into?
Oh, well, I'm also a drummer, but see, like people who know I'm a drummer will say, oh, well, you love Tool, you love Lamb of God, you love speed metal, you love all that, but you must play it. Well, I don't play any of that on drums. I play more like funk and reggae and all the smooth stuff,
Yeah.
But to listen to music, I like country as well. I like all different types of music.
Yeah. So we've both been getting into a guy, you should look him up, called Amigo the Devil.
Oh, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, a great song.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, it's
I
cool.
didn't even know what would you call this style? Folk?
Yeah, it's folk, I guess. It's bluegrass country, I guess.
Look like country, okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, singer-songwriter.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you enjoy working the gigs at the cabin?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's great. I remember Punk Fest, like it was just packed.
Yeah.
Packed. So loud. It's completely couldn't move, but it's still fun.
Yeah, it's cool. Like,
It is really fun.
The vibe's
I've
awesome.
never worked in like that, so it's awesome. So
You haven't done a gig yet, have you? Worked a
No,
gig? No.
they're never on the Saturdays I've been in.
Yeah, because Jessie works Monday to Friday at the moment, so
you don't do Saturdays or?
I'm thinking I might just try and book, like do 6 days a week sometimes if I can get a big piece in on a Saturday.
Yep.
I'd rather come and do something. Where it's coming in.
Yeah. Or even if you do the gigs there, right? Especially if they're busy gigs, you know. You
Just do some of them.
well, we end up booking out.
Yeah.
So, sorry, can't fit any more in. Sorry. That's good. And the vice
Give me a call.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah. All right. Well, that kind of brings us to the end of the second episode of second season. So thanks for taking the time, you guys. And
No worries.
yeah, is there anything you kind of want to add to?
Jessie? Levi?
They were both pretty nervous, but I think they both did pretty.
I was fine. You were shit yourself.
No, well, it was you.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to be uploading this to YouTube, iTunes, put it on Anchor, Google Play, all that kind of stuff. If you're on YouTube, give us a like, share, and subscribe, and that kind of thing. We're trying to get some more viewers, so we're a very small amount of viewers, so share us away. All right, thanks for watching the podcast or listening to the podcast. See you guys later.
Cool. Thank you.
You're